Okay guys, Humans for Targets here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the false sense of security of the sheep. And basically what that means is the sheep are the people that just kind of stroll along blindly, and they don't ever expect anything's going to happen, and they don't ever believe that anything's going to happen to them. And there are things that are set up in society to further promote this false sense of security for the sheep. We're talking about things such as video cameras, security guards, security checks, and one of the #1 misleading things in the United States today that misleads the sheep and makes them feel secure is a sign that shows a handgun with a red circle and a line through it like this, and it says "No guns allowed." That is the biggest false piece of propaganda that I have ever seen in my entire life. A criminal does not care what the law says or how long he's going to go to prison when he decides to go do a crime with that gun. Your little white sign with the handgun and the red line through it is not going to mean anything whatsoever to this guy. But what it is going to show him is that he is more secure in his feeling that he's going to be the only one in that place with a gun, and it basically gives him the advantage. That's all that does. All that the sign does is give him the advantage. Anywhere that firearms are restricted for concealed carry permit holders is a place that empowers the criminals and gives them the tools that they need to better accomplish their goal. That's all that does. This is a straight descendant of Hillary Clinton, Dianne Feinstein, other people such as them. The list goes on and on. Hillary Clinton has a false sense of hope. Probably in the neighborhood, in the area where she lives, she probably doesn't have to worry as much as some do. But let me tell you something. There's a lot of false sense of hopes in everyday life. When the soccer mom gets in her minivan and she hits that lock button on the door, that's a false sense of hope. But yet this same woman, if she would see me with a gun on my side, would call 911 immediately and say, "There's a man, he's got a gun on his side. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm scared." And they'd say, "What's he doing?" "Well, he's just walking around. He went into a restaurant." And then the police would come out and question me for 15 minutes if I was open carrying, that is, because this is an open carry state. I don't normally open carry. Little does a soccer mom know that she is living with a false sense of security. She's a sheep. When she goes home and she locks her door to her home, somebody like me that knows how to use these are 3 lockpick tools. I could be in her home before her TV screen warms up when she sits down. Her door lock makes her feel good when she clicks it closed, but it's a false sense of security. Deadbolts, false sense of security. Now it helps for, to have your doors locked, but if somebody is in town doing what they want to do, they will get in there, do what they need to do. So, yeah, basically, the false sense of security is surrounding us daily. The false sense of security is surrounding us daily, and people tend to believe in it and put their trust in it. When you go to the mall and you see the security guard, it's a false sense of security. The 911 buttons on your phone can be a false sense of security at times. The police can't always get there. When seconds count, if a guy was to kick in my door right now and seconds counted, I would lose. The police would never get here. By the time I dialed 911 and told them where I was at, they would never make it in time. This guy would be gone. People think that their phone call to the police is some kind of miracle, magic wand, wave a magic wand, and you think it's all going to go away. It don't happen like that, folks. It just does not happen like that. This right here greatly increases your chances, and this is a realistic sense of security. They can break my lock, but they can't do much to this. when I'm on this side of it, there's not much they can do. This incredibly increases your chances of security. Soccer mom, this right here is a false sense of hope when you carry this in your purse. You really think that when a frail, timid woman is out and there's a crackhead or somebody on PCP or somebody drunk and she sprays this in her eyes, you think that's going to stop that man? What he is going to do is he is going to grab you and he is going to pummel you to an inch of your life, if not kill you. This is okay for if we're talking an average normal, if you're using it against an average normal person that's, you know, sober. But this just may not cut it. You just may get killed for this. Just remember that. If this is all you can take, I recommend taking it. If that's all you can, if this is all you can take on your person. But I would never go into battle with this, nor would any of you go into battle with this can. If we're going to go into battle, we're going to have something such as this, and we're going to have a rifle. This is a battle gear right here. This is not battle gear. Sorry, but it's not. So, these people need to rethink. The gun haters, the soccer moms, Hillary Clinton. You need to rethink and lay down some night when you go to bed. Think in your mind, if I heard my door kick in downstairs and I'm laying here in bed, I grab the phone. Beep, beep, beep. Someone's breaking in. The clock is ticking. Do you think you got enough time? Do you think you're safe? You tell me. Humans for targets, and I'm out.